Hello, hello. This is Chris Zayid from Affinity Home Care Agency and Affinity Senior Care. We are a home health care provider and also a private duty provider as well too. Um, so I wanted to go on live on YouTube and talk to you a little bit about background checks and drug screening in the home care industry. And my question to you is your care provider, have you drug screened or background checked them? Do you know who is coming into your home? I know that a lot of companies nationally tend to not do one or the other. And sometimes there's various reasons why. But it is very important to understand, to realize that the trust factor of having someone coming into your home to care for you or a loved one can be a bit out of your comfort zone at first. So understand that. And that is why when you choose a home care company, that you ask them that question: do you background check and drug screen or drug test your employees when they come in? Trust and reliability should be taken very seriously when it comes down to someone coming in and taking care of your parents. I know that it is number one for me if someone was coming in to take care of my parents, and that's how we run our business. And we know that you care, so that's why we do it. We treat our clients like family, and we are a family-owned company, and we take all necessary precautions that you would do if you could. So we know that when you're out there and you're trying to find the right company, I really highly suggest that you ask them if they do that, because thorough screening will make you sleep at night. I know that our caregivers that are working in the homes, that for us it's important to understand that there's so many risk factors of you just hiring someone off the street. You don't know who they are. You don't know what their background history is, and it's so important to be able to build that trust. So I just want to just send this out to the community and everyone out there, is that how important it is that when you are out there trying to find the right company, is that you ask these questions. And I'll be sending out tons of content of different type of tips of things that you should be looking out to choose the right home care company. Why would you want somebody coming to your home if they have a criminal record or has a felony on their record? There's lots of personal items that you have in your home, and you're not at your parents' house. Let's face it, you're not there all the time, and the caregiver can be there a longer period of time, and there's tons of stuff in the home. And so if you don't have any trust with the type of the company that you're working for, and also the caregiver that's there, they are in your parents' home, and all of their personal items are there too. They could easily be taken away. I know as working with our HR department, and there is high turnover rate in our industry. So this caregiver could go and take whatever she wants and quit the next day. And then you're stuck with the office, the company doing their internal investigations. And sometimes really you just going through the process is that you end up not just getting that item back. And how important is that? And put yourself into that, into that situation, and close your eyes and just think about it. The most important item that is in your parents' home, and is taken away from them, and that can be very heartbreaking. Next is to worry about is all the medications that are in the home. whether there's 1, 2, 3, or 10 different type of medications, you're leaving a, almost a stranger in your home. You're trusting them to, one, deliver and remind your mom and your dad, your parents, that to take their medications, and you're trusting them that they're not taking them and leaving out of the house with them. This is such an easy thing for them to do, is to just take meds after their shift. And who's there right after? Sometimes, most of the time, you're not there when they leave. And they're submitting whatever they have to do for their home care company, with submitting their daily logs and their any type of the type of communication. Typically for home care companies, they clock in, they clock out, or they submit a daily log. But you think they're gonna be documenting that they took some of the pain medications that are sitting in the home? So it's very important to have a company that, when you choose, have a very strict policy that they are pre-screening their employees. I think that you should never settle for less. Every company that you choose, they should say that they have a face-to-face interview with their employees. It is vital that they are meeting their employees and having a face-to-face interview and asking very thorough interviewing questions, and having a policy that there is a background check, and that they're hired based on that. We will pull a background check, and that is they're not 100% hired into the company until that is overviewed by the internal office. And drug screening can be also be random, so you can have random drug screening as well too, in your policy. I highly suggest having an attorney always overview the service agreement that you're signing, and making sure that it has all the different type of protection for you and your family in the home. And so that is what I have to say about background check and drug testing, is that just be very careful when you're picking the right home care company, and understand that in your home, that what is there, is it important to you and your family? Are the medications there? Is there a possible risk that it could be taken? And is there a type of control system that you have created? And what type of policies does the company that you're working for they have installed to make sure that these things don't happen, so your parents can sleep peacefully at night, and as well as you too, while your caretaker is there at the house? God bless. Take care. Until our next topic, we will be discussing another tip that you should be looking out for when you're trying to select the right home care company.